Yeah, I'm back in my car now. Oh, I got done with work. It's hot as hell. So I'm sitting here in my car waiting for it to cool off, but I can't wait to just get home and take a ice cold shower. Like, that's just how hot it is. But I love the summer, so I've been waiting for this like during the winter time. So it's like, don't start complaining now that it's hot. It's always good to sweat. Your skin is the biggest organ that you have, so sweating is not a bad thing. Of course, society would like to say, oh, well, sweating is bad, put on deodorant. I'm not telling you don't wear deodorant. Please do. Because the people that don't, it's too hot for that. It's too hot for it. It's like, please, not with the BO, But it's good for you to sweat and then go shower. Some people just don't have good hygiene. I don't understand. I don't know. Cleanliness is next to godliness. So a person that don't have good hygiene, I wonder about your spiritual health. You know what I'm saying? I wonder about where you are spiritually to be dirty. Y'all ever seen some people where they got, like, literally, if you get in their car or you look in their car, you can see everything they ate for the month? Because instead of throwing their McDonald's or their Taco Bell or whatever it was that they went to go order and eat, it's all in the passenger seat, all over the back seat. Look, my level of clean, I just could not. I knew 2 chicks whose cars was like that, and they'll be like, oh, ride with me, and I'm just like, as long as there is not a roach in the back seat with his seatbelt on talking about where we going, I guess, the minute an ant start walking, on the windowsill or anywhere in the car, like, I got questions like, why are there bugs in the car? How do you even get roaches in the car? Roaches and bugs, look, I'm telling you, they got some supernatural sense for finding food. So these dirty people that just leave their trash all in their car, they attract those bugs. It's disgusting. Anyways, mainly what I was coming to talk to y'all about was, I think the last time I told y'all about like hoovering and all that, and it's just so funny how they go through lanes the narcissists, it's just like, damn, it's like they become obsessed with you because you're like the one that got away. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, how dare he or her go no contact with me? So they resort to all these little childish tactics. They try to communicate with your family. Then your family try to hit you up like, have you talked to such and such? Well, why don't you talk to them? They seem so remorseful and sorry and this and that. You know what it was. They acted an ass, and then they got their asses handed to them and their bags packed. Now they over there looking stupid. And they feel stupid. They ain't gonna ever admit, oh, yeah, I feel stupid, I look stupid. No, they're never gonna say that. Because they're in competition with you. They feel like once you go no contact and you ignore them, you've replaced them with somebody. Whole time, you out there just grinding, going to work, chilling, stacking your money. You just chilling on some isolation or a hermit, type energy where you just kind of recharging yourself, practicing self-care. You know what I'm saying? You just doing for you. So it's just so funny how they just go to resort to trying to, hoover and all of this. They hoover via mutual friends or associates, family members. They'll find a way to get in touch with your job if they manage to learn where you work and all types of stuff. Like, the lengths they go through is ridiculous. Like, when I say ridiculous, I mean ridiculous. That's like when I left my hometown and I had moved to Virginia. And I did it just to get away from them and start my life over. 100% about me, figuring out who I am, what I like, what I dislike, because I got tired of people telling me who I am. I know that I'm not who they say I am. Oh, well, because my favorite color is red, so is yours, bitch. I don't like red. Shit, just because you do, that's you. Oh, well, because I'm fat, you gotta be fat. Nah, bitch, that's just you. You over there looking like the beach ball. Like, nah, my genetics, my metabolism, and just me in general, I prefer to stay as healthy as possible. You know what I'm saying? They feel some type of way when you are different from them. You're not allowed to be an individual. You know what I'm saying? When my mom knew where I worked a few years back, she up there calling my job and shit. She did the same thing when I was in college. She called me, and because I ignored her call or I didn't want to be bothered with her ass, because all she was going to do was start bitching, cursing, complaining, yelling, screaming, and hoopla. I wasn't trying to hear that shit. I'm under enough stress trying to study, work a job, work out like my own shit. I don't have time to be worried about her. But see, she ain't got no friends. Narcissists don't have no friends. And they think that because you're their child, you gonna be their best friend. Shit, you ain't my best friend. How the fuck you my best friend? You my best enemy. The number one enemy. The enemy that's trying to stay close. The enemy that's been stabbing me in the back and biting me, poisoning me with venom, poisoning my food and drink. Yeah, you my best enemy. But I conquered that. Because now you've been removed. You know what I'm saying? Somebody had mentioned or asked me something about, like, they'll sometimes they don't be thinking about the narcissist at all, but the narcissistic person will pop up in their mind, and then sometimes they'll start dreaming about the individual. Well, I can give you the spiritual breakdown on that, because I've had it happen to me. So, you know what I'm saying? Focus. So I've had it happen to me, right? Where, like, I would have these dreams regarding, like, my mom. She tries to fake and pretend that she's oh so sorry and she's changed, and because they can't contact you in this physical reality, right? So because they can't contact you via call you, text you, you block their ass, they can't email you because you went on here and got a new email, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, you have denied all access as much as possible, right? You even shut down the people that they send your way to bring them up, right? So, you can tell that people respect you, because if you say to them, hey, look, if you want to remain in communication with me, then respect my boundaries and do not tell me about this individual. Don't bring them up at all. Thank you. If they continue to bring that individual up, distance yourself from that person, because they're just a shit starter. They're just trying to start some mess, because you've already explained to them that if you respect me, you will not mention this individual. I never said stop talking to that other person or none of that, but I don't want to hear nothing about them, because all you're going to do is take back anything I have to say about them back to them. And you know what? I'm not giving them no ammunition to say that I said anything, responded to them, no nothing. I'm not giving them nothing. But, when you cut them off in the physical reality, they are still, they're vampires. They're energy leechers. So they're going to be energetically tied to you on a spiritual level. See, a lot of people misconstrue and think that you can get a spiritual tie via sex only. No, you can get a spiritual tie by talking to somebody every day, because every time you are talking to someone on a regular basis, that's an energy exchange. Your energy is constantly interchanging and twisting with someone else's energy. So yes, you can get energetically tied up with other people. Why do you think that you might feel drained? You know what I'm saying? So when you dream about them, and y'all, I've done this so many times. I'm a master at the spiritual shit. Once I realized that everything was spiritual first, before I even react or do anything in the physical that I may want to do, I'll just think about it on a spiritual level, and I'd be like, clear, cancel, delete. You know what I'm saying? Or I'd be like, God, get them up out my face, cause you know where I'm gonna go with it. I'm about to go into gangster mode, like warrior mode. I will smite them. What's up? You want paperwork today? And God will make a way for them to get the hell on up out my face and about my energy, and to leave me the hell alone. You know what I'm saying? Because I can tell you, like, there's been so many dreams that I had where, like, my mom will be in the dream pretending to be all nice and sweet and shit. Whole time, she the same motherfucker. You know? The same person. Because they never change. They don't even change on the spiritual plane. But they try to come to you because that's their only way to you. So what I did was, right, I pictured, like, you could picture it whatever color you want. I either picture it as like a silver cord or a red cord. Either one. I don't know why those colors come to my mind, but they do. So it depends on the person, whether it's red or whether it's like silver. But I'll just sit there and I'll just picture within my mind that there's like a cord from, say, my heart to them. It don't matter if it goes to it don't matter what part of them it goes to. It can go to their big toe, little toe, their crotch. I don't care what part of them it goes to. It's the fact that they are connected to me. And in my mind, I picture having my handy dandy scissors, and I cut that damn cord. And I picture the line falling away, falling apart. That is my cord cutting method to keep people out of my energy, to stop siphoning me on a spiritual level. And y'all, another thing that I do, or I have done, is I be like, I'll speak it out loud. I'll be like, to any and everybody on this plane, this earth realm that I have given my energy to, I call all of it back to myself. Because when you're feeling tired, exhausted, and drained, you need all your energy. So all that energy that they siphoned from you through the years and stuff like that, I need all of that back. And I'll picture, you know, different parts of my aura returning to me from across the four corners of the damn earth, returning to me. And then suddenly I start feeling energized again, because it's my energy anyway. Some people think it's dumb because they're like, well, if their energy is tainted and their energy is dark and their energy is heavy and this and that, why would you call your energy back to you? Because when you're, no, my energy will always and forever be mine. If I'm a pure-hearted person, that energy is going to be pure. If a person is evil-hearted, their energy will remain evil. That doesn't change just because someone took the energy from them. It doesn't change the essence of their energy. Why do you think? I'm telling you, like, cord cutting and then calling your energy back, just sit back in the cut and just relax and watch as the showdown goes down. All of a sudden, you know, it's like they go back into this darkness. They go into this depression. They fall off. They lose their jobs. They come down with illnesses. They die in freak accidents. All types of things happen to these demonic ass people. See, my energy was covering their ass. And why do you think they come back? For that spiritual protection, because they know that you got that divine connection, that you are connected to God, that God answers every one of your prayers, that God is always with you, before you, in any and everything that you do. And they can't handle that. They're mad. They want what you got, but they know that they can't have it. Or in some cases, y'all, they used to have a light and they allowed somebody to put it out. But that's not your concern. That's not your worry. That's all 100% on them. Because everybody got demons. It's not your job to help someone else fight their demons. Their demons are exactly that for a reason. That's like saying, oh, they got bills in their name, and it's up to you to play Captain Save 'em and give them your whole paychecks. Now you in a home. Now you homeless, living on a box under a bridge. And then when you need their help, they not trying to help you, but you help them to the detriment of yourself. No, you don't. You bet. Let me find out that you help somebody to the detriment of yourself. Give me your hand. Bad. Don't do that. Don't you ever give anybody that kind of, power. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit there and put someone else before yourself. You always put God first and then yourself. And everybody else comes after you and God. Because at the end of the day, trust not no man. Because man will fail you each and every time. They'll disappoint you each and every time. Yeah, people are flawed, make mistakes, yada yada. But point is, God never fails you. God always believes in you. God is always on your side. And when you got God on your side, can't nobody bring you down. Can't nobody stop you. People think, oh, you don't belong in this room. If God says I belong there, bitch, what's up? I'm here. You know what I'm saying? People think, oh, well, you don't qualify for this job. You don't qualify for this or that. I qualify if God says I'm qualified. The so-called unqualified are qualified by God. And it pisses people off because they think their little man-made thoughts and their little man-made freaking feelings matter. Your feelings and thoughts don't matter. Not to God, they don't. It's particularly when it comes to one of his and how they're moving in their life. What's that got to do with you? You controlling ass Jezebel. You know? But try that cord cutting technique that I described. Try calling your energy back to you and see how it works for you. I know it's worked for me, personally, hey, because all of a sudden, this is why mofos be scrambling, trying to, is her phone number still the same? Did she change her number? I can't contact her, can't find her, can't call them, can't find them. Where they at? See, when you moving in silence and you fall off from, like, say, social media and just you fall back and you just focus, just you and God. You focus on building what God put in your heart to, do on your purpose, right? You confuse the hell out of your enemies. They so busy trying to figure out, yeah, so what you up to? What you been up to? What you got going on? You know what I'm saying? They want to know because they just being nosy. See, when you build in silence, monitoring spirits, what can they monitor? They can't monitor nothing because they're silent. See, like, my YouTube channel is like infotainment, right? So when I have my moments of silence where I don't post for a bit, you think that don't throw motherfuckers off? They be thrown off. She ain't posted in 2 weeks. She ain't posted in a couple weeks. Now, I ain't talking to my subs who look forward to me posting. I'm talking about to the ones like my mama. And I'm sure there's probably other relatives and other narcopaths and, psychologically off people that sit there and monitor because their access is limited. They try to hit you with the, I'm sorry, I should have done better by you. Too late. Cut off. I always keep my handy dandy scissors. Ain't nobody on this planet safe from getting cut off. And it's so funny how they want to be like, oh, you just cut everybody off. No, technically, they really cut themselves off. And guess what? They cut themselves off from the divine connection. They cut themselves off from, getting my blessings. They were blessing blockers. So when I cut them off, I gained. I didn't lose nothing except them. They dead weight. Their gossiping behinds. Their witchcraft speaking mouths upon my life. That's the only thing that I lost. So now that they don't know what I'm up to, what I'm doing, my next move, it confuses them. And that's what you want. You never let your left hand know what your right hand's doing. You know? You out here living your best life. My question, and this is how you know they ain't got no life. Because why the hell are they monitoring you so hard? Trying to look on your social media and see what you up to. You know what I'm saying? Clocking you. Oh, look at all those people that support her and him. Look at all them people that help them out. Look at all them. Why you hating? The Most High is always going to provide for his babies. I say his, but you know, God could be a man or a woman. The spirit to me has no gender, really. But you know what I'm saying? Like God, the creator of all things. And I told y'all numerous of times, you know, a lot of y'all who be dreaming about the narc, they be trying to see, that's them trying to communicate with you on a spiritual level when they enter your dreams. When you wake up, how do you feel? Do you feel uncomfortable? Do you feel angry? Do you feel like, how do you feel after interacting with this devil in your dream? That tells you everything you need to know about that individual. They can come off as, like in the dream, I've had a couple of them be like, well, I've changed, you know, I apologize. But there was this energy, this feeling that this lying pathological liar right here, you know, you can't trust nothing they say. They be on one. They want you to feel bad for them. Oh, yeah, you know, I'm just going through a rough, like they might say anything in the dream realm, y'all. In the dream realm, that is the only way they can manage to contact you. They cannot contact you in the physical. They don't know where you moved or live. You know, they don't know your email, your phone number, can't text, call. They can't communicate with you in no fashion, shape, or form. And that is how you know that they are desperate for you to be back in their life. Because let's say I've been no contact with my mom for, I'm going to say probably since, I think, last year. I originally cut her off September 2019 prior to COVID. She stalked me and found me in 2021. Crazy nutcase. And then, you know, I cut her right back off because she the same old mofo. And then here we are in 2023. And I was like, moving forward, I ain't doing it again. You know, the longest I went was 2 years solid. You know what I'm saying? So in her mind, she thinks right now, well, we went 2 years without talking, so I'll just fall back and another 2 years to go by. Nah, this is indefinite. This is permanent. Because you already shown me that in 2 years, you have not changed. You ain't went to no therapy, no counseling. You always talking about, I need a psychiatrist, and you know what's funny? It's always the crazy motherfuckers that try to tell somebody that they crazy. You know? Oh, you need a psychological evaluation. You need to take a lie detector test. You lying. Okay, well, you take a lie detector test. But this is the crazy thing about them. 9 out of 10, they'll pass a lie detector test, and you'll probably wonder, wait, how the fuck you lying? I'll tell you how they pass that shit. Because they believe the lie. When you are so delusional, warped, and twisted, and you can't distinguish reality from fantasy, everything that comes out their mouth, they truly believe it. So if you truly believe your own damn lies, well, yeah, you're going to pass a lie detector test. So honestly, a lie detector test is useless. Honestly. It's only useful to somebody that's not, you know, delusional. But, so yeah, y'all. If you find yourselves dreaming about these crazies and, you know, you feel like they popping up in your head out the clear blue, let me tell you something. That's called telepathy. On a spiritual level, they are thinking about you so hard. They probably got a picture of you somewhere. Where if y'all took pictures together, family, lover, friend, whoever it is to you, if y'all got a picture together, they looking at that damn picture and they're channeling all of their energy into that photo, and that's why you feel that shit. That's why you're like, why did they pop in my head? Man, I don't want to think about that motherfucker skirt. That's why, like, if my mom or anybody from my past pops up in my head, I'd be like, clear, cancel, delete, gone, bye-bye, skirt, cut. Like, cancel that. Nah, I ain't thinking about you. For what? Shoot, when you had the chance to do right, treat me right, you didn't. So, hell with them. Shoot. On to all the beautiful people out there who deserve my energy, who, deserve my presence, my help, just me in general, getting rid of them bad eggs, they not gonna be missed. Getting rid of them rotten apples, they not gonna be missed. Nobody likes rotten food. What do we do with rotten food? We throw it away. So we throw it away, we gonna throw them away. But all right, y'all, peace, positive energy always creates elevation. I'll holler at y'all later. Be safe.